Welcome back to your very feel-good Friday morning here on Expresso. Thank you so much for joining us to help you kickstart your day. Now, if you're looking for a little inspiration, we've got bucket loads on the way this weekend as we turn our attention to the President's Golf Challenge. After the State of the Nation address every year, the President of the Republic hosts a chance to network, yes, bring together golfing enthusiasts, but also the opportunity to raise a huge amount of funding for very important causes. And this year, we are supporting the Jacob Zuma Education Trust. And joining me in studio, Mr. Freeman Nomvalo, thank you so much, the CEO of CETA, which is the South African State Information Technology Agency, and one of the trust's beneficiaries, Nomfundo Dlamini. Nomfundo, thank you so much for joining us. You look beautiful this morning. What a great event. It stands out as certainly a milestone on the social calendar, but Mr. Nomvalo, this is a wonderful opportunity to raise funds. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing and how the beneficiaries are going to benefit this year.
Yes, morning Graham, morning to Expresso viewers. The opportunity for corporate South Africa to provide support to this initiative is always available on the PGAC Annual Golf Challenge that the President hosts. And the funds that are raised are meant to help people like Nomfundo from rural backgrounds and townships that the Jacob Zuma Education Trust supports. There's a lot of beneficiaries that have benefited in the Eastern Cape, in KZN and in Limpopo. People have gotten bursaries and so on. So it is a good initiative that is helping those that are needy.
How are you approaching it this year? What is the target?
Well, we haven't set a target, particularly for this event. I think I need to mention that. For this event, we're not raising funds for a change. Okay. In February, we raised quite a lot of money, over 10 million rands. Wow. So that was a lot of money that we raised then. But in this event, we've decided to acknowledge a role played by a number of the stakeholders that support this initiative, to invite them to come and celebrate the 20 years of democracy and ensure that we put on the spotlight those initiatives that, for instance, the Department of Public and Service Administration has been driving throughout the years, to ensure that we celebrate that and we recognize those contributions, at the same time ensure that we also put on the map the work that the Jacob Zuma Education Trust is doing.
So it's all about creating those partnerships between the private sector and what government's doing. All of our grand aims will fall horribly short if we don't have the support. And in order for that to happen, you've got to connect the captains of industry, those people who can actually do something about it. And this event goes far beyond just being a wonderful opportunity to say thank you, but you're creating relationships in all the right areas.
Oh yes, which is why we decided not to raise funds this time around, so that we can find an opportunity to interact with all of those donors that have supported the initiative from the beginning, say thank you to them, but also get an opportunity to just socialize, get them to meet some of the ministers that will be participating and so on.
Nomfundo, you look very happy with yourself this morning, which is a rarity on our show, but it was awesome to get a sense of how much this has helped you. Tell us a little bit about how being a beneficiary has helped you in your life.
For me, for instance, firstly, it helped me and my family as well, because it gave me hope and the opportunity to actually further my education, which currently now they've been supporting me for the past 4 years. I'm a fourth-year architectural student at CPUT, cool, and I'm grateful to them.
No wonder you were looking around at our building with a critical eye.
But yeah, so for me especially, I feel like they've helped me, and I've met other students who study medicine and so forth. So it gave them a platform to actually further their education.
So can we leave with one message to the youth out there, youngsters that are looking for the same sort of edge, who might not have the hope, might not have the aid there?
Yeah, I think like for most youth out there, they should know that there is a platform. There are people that are actually willing to pay for your tuition, even if you don't have parents or your guardian can't afford to. There are such organizations like the Jacob Zuma Education Trust who are willing to help you and support you to succeed and reach your goals and study further.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story. Mr. Nomvalo, thank you very much for all of the work that you do. Good luck with the day ahead. Does the President play golf?
Well, not quite, but it did hit a good shot in February, and I'm hoping that he'll have another good one today.
No, well, we've got all of the details on how you guys can support the trust on our website. Make sure that if you are interested in getting yourself out there as a corporate, certainly this is a fantastic way to network and make a very real difference in some very special people's lives.